And I have now an entire studio filled with people. We're having a party here. Carl Goldman. We have not worked together since Christmas. How are you?
Tori, I'm doing awesome.
I see you every day, but we don't work together necessarily.
Passing ships in the
Exactly.
afternoon.
Exactly. So why don't you tell listeners why you get to be in studio with me? Why I'm so lucky this afternoon?
So excited. This is Tori. Thanks. This is our 12th annual KHTS Sacramento Road Trip, where we take 110, 120 community leaders up to Sacramento for 2 days of advocacy. We tackle the issues that impact Santa Clarita, that really Sacramento can have a say in. And what's cool about it, no other community does anything like this. All the legislators up there are used to, the teachers union talking to them, or the realtors, or the chamber. They don't get a cross section of the mayor and business leaders, education specialists. We have everyone from the Chancellor of College of the Canyons to school board members.
We're one of a
agency.
kind, Carl. We are one of a kind.
We are. And so a number of years ago, thanks to California Credit Union, we decided to create a scholarship where we take 4 students up with us, and they get to go up on the trip and experience it. We rotate the different high schools, and it's my pleasure right now. I've introduced Sue Reynolds, who's been on the trip many times, is from the Hart District.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Carl, and thank you, California Credit Union, because this is such a great opportunity for career development for our kids. So we have Ladies' Year this year on the KHTS Sacramento bus trip. So this will enable these students to have a chance to see a cross-section of Santa Clarita careers, because those business leaders will really envelop the cross-section of our business community, and to be able to talk with governmental leaders. These ladies this year have been customers of the educational industry in Santa Clarita, so we're excited to see what they have to say to our government and community leaders themselves.
And what's cool about the trip is it's done in partnership with our state senator, Scott Wilk, and then this year our new Assemblyman, Dante Costa, he gets to watch and see what we're doing. But Dante, he's been on our trip in the past, and Scott, what's cool with Senator Wilk, he's been on a trip long before he was a senator or an assemblyman, so he knows what it's like. So it's a great opportunity. Tori, you do such a remarkable job interacting with kids and everyone else interviewing.
Because I love kids.
I know. So I'm going to let you loose talking to our 2 students.
I'm so excited to meet you. Can you, for the listeners, introduce yourself? We're going to start right here. Can you introduce yourself? Get nice and close to the mic.
Alexandria Gillespie from Hart High School.
Alexandria, welcome. And you are?
And I'm Carson Bartholomew from West Ranch High.
From West Ranch. I know West Ranch. My daughter went to West Ranch. I know very well. So tell me why you are so, why did you even get involved in this? Why are you so excited to be on this trip to begin with? What drew you to this trip? You can go first.
Okay.
Yes.
My counselor asked me if I would be interested in taking a trip with the local radio station here in Santa Clarita regarding our local political figures as well as our statewide political figures, and I was so excited and honored to be selected to come on this trip.
Are you involved in student government?
I am. I'm on the Hart ASB.
ASB?
Yes.
Which, if you don't know, can you explain a little bit about ASB?
ASB is Associated Student Body, which is basically what you would call your student council. So we have your president, your vice president. We communicate with the students. We see what they want to see happen at the school, and we try and make it happen as best we can.
Overall, are you very interested in politics?
I am. I'm very interested in politics. It's something that I've always had a curiosity about ever since I can remember.
On a local level, or maybe a bigger level, where do you see yourself maybe after high school? Do you see yourself maybe getting involved in something?
I would really like to study communication and journalism, so it's a definite possibility after high school.
And same questions for you? What made you say, I got to go on this trip?
Well, I'm part of the William S. Hart Governing Board, and basically I'm a part of the Board of Education for William S. Hart, and we kind of go through the local problems in education and ways to improve education. So when my counselor and my principal came with me with this offer to go and look on a more, like a bigger local, like go up to Sacramento and see it, I was like, yeah, I have to.
Make
I
a
want to, like, yeah, I
difference.
want to branch out. I more think about a global scale, especially with this election. I'm thinking on a more like, how are we affecting the world, what's going on in the world, and to really learn about what's happening in my state individually would be like a great program to go on. So I was really into it.
And where do you guys see yourselves, maybe if looking ahead? You're both seniors, I take it?
I'm actually a junior at Hart.
Really? You speak extremely well. I think you're going to do great on this trip.
Thank you.
You seem to know what's going on, and you've got it covered. Where do you see you guys in like 5 years once you graduate and get out into the world? Where do you see yourselves in relation to this?
I would probably want to be more in depth in my community. I just want to be in on it. Like, I'm going to college because I am a senior, and I don't know what I want to major in yet, but I know I want to be in communications and maybe international affairs. So definitely this will help me just know how to interact with people on a higher level than me that are leaders in their community and on a broader scale, especially now that we're meeting these big leaders in Sacramento and I'm meeting these local leaders, these business people. It'd just be amazing.
Starting on
Yeah.
the local level. And you?
As of right now, I'm actually touring colleges and looking to apply right now, so that's exciting and scary. But I'm hoping to, like I said, study communication and journalism because I've always liked to write and I've always had an interest in politics, so it would be really wonderful to study that in college, and this is a wonderful launch pad if that would be the career path I was going to take.
Well, Carl, I got to tell you, I think you're going to have a spectacular
We've
trip.
got
If
two
this-
rock stars
I
here.
mean,
Yeah.
right? I mean, if this is just an example of two of the students who are going with you guys, I can't imagine what this trip is going to be like.
Did you hear the phrase just used, the wanting to be around people that are in on it?
Yes.
This is exactly what's going to occur on this bus trip. You're going to be surrounded with our business community and our political leaders. You are in on it.
Exactly. So nice going, Carl. You do it every year. You seem to do it. And if this is any example, I wish you guys the best of luck and have a blast. And aren't you guys calling in on the trip? Like,
Oh, yeah,
aren't I
yeah. They'll
gonna
be doing interviews, and with the students, we're going to wait and have them share their experiences Tuesday on their way back after they've had a chance to really go through the 2 days, and then they can share their experiences. So they'll be talking to you
Exactly.
in the afternoon on Tuesday afternoon, March 13th, 14th.
March 13th and 14th. Good luck. Have a blast. Take it all in. And just have an amazing time. You sound so incredibly prepared. So I'm so happy that you've decided to go on the trip and you're a part of this.